is a good afternoon, and I have a couple of box openings here that I want to show y'all so I can take care of some things I got. Show y'all. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get the sound down here. I got. Show y'all. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get the sound down here. There we go. That way I can see the chat. Got to have the computer on to see the chat. And I love having the big monitor in front of me. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Paula. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I had to get the sound back down so y'all can hear me. At least I know I have sound today. Let's just put it that way. Hello, everyone. Hello, watchers. How's everyone doing today? I'm going to wait. I'll show you this one thing I have from Crazy May's stash. I love her little card here. I inherited a hoard. She's one of the resellers that I buy from. Awesome, awesome. I just love that. I inherited a hoard. That's probably what my daughter's going to say. And it came in this little box here. I just love this. It is a pin. It is a brooch, and it is a bra brooch. Check that out, y'all. Oh, I couldn't pass it up. I just had to have it. It was so cute. Johnny was over there. Paula, me. There was a lot of people in the auction that day, and she had this bra up for sale, and it wasn't a bad price, and I just had to have it. Just had to have it. So that is what I got from Crazy May, is a bra brooch, and I love the little box that she sent it in. That is so adorable. And you just can't beat a little, I mean, it could be a swimsuit too when you think about it. Hi, Dee. Hey, honey girl, how are you doing this afternoon? All right, now the next channel, of course, I know you guys always see box openings from this channel. Miss Marion Hilton just got out of the workshop. Oh, good. You finished a new bonnet. Yay. Good, good, good. I was over on Miss Marion's, and it was funny, y'all. She just said the words. That's all she had to say was Barbie clothes, and I bid on it. And she's like, I haven't even showed them yet. I did not care. Because the minute she said Barbie clothes, I had to have them. So, there you go. And here they are in these two baggies. And these are expensive outfits, you guys. I'm going to dump this bag first because there's a little, here is a Barbie apron, which is going to be awesome, awesome. And then here is a nylons, goes under a wedding dress, I believe, which I think there might be a dress in the other bag. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep those to the side. And then a pair, oh, look at these, you guys. Crocheted capris. Those are adorable. Oh my goodness, I don't know who these will fit, but I will definitely try to put them on somebody. Oh, good. And this looks like a bigger Barbie top or something, but we'll keep it. We don't know what it is. And this is a skirt. Oh, maybe this goes. Oh, this looks like maybe it's these. Or maybe these go under it. I don't know, but the skirt definitely, I can see I'm going to have to clean. I have a solution called Foliex. And anytime I get Barbie clothes that are even remotely yellowed, I soak them in the Foliex. And they come out looking brand new. Look at these ones with the little lace on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the skirt is nice. And these pants have little laces. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to clean these. And here is a green pair with a green ribbon and lace. These also have lace on them. I think these were handmade, y'all. Yeah, these were handmade. Somebody, because I can tell by the stitching. Look at the stitching up here. Yeah, these were handmade. How pretty. And another apron with a pocket in it. Wow, this one is longer. Awesome. Oh, guys, this I bet. There you go. There's the lace right there. These go under this mini dress. How cute is that? That's adorable. Wow, that is adorable outfit. And we have a wedding veil. Maybe not. Okay. Let me take these back out. Put them over there. Maybe not. Oh, that is a gorgeous wedding veil. Ooh, I like that. Hello, Sola. Hello, how are you? Make sure you don't leave too many. Don't leave too many hellos. One is necessary. I'll see you, Solo. Just one. Yeah, just one, honey. All right, another apron. And, oh my goodness. This is for an actual baby doll. That looks like a bib for a baby doll. I don't think that's Barbie. That's too big. And another cute little apron with some insignias on it. Oh, I'm kind of anxious for the next bag, you guys. Let's see what she has in this bag. Okay, it is. Oh my gosh, it's a wedding jacket. It's got tape on it. Hold on, guys. Get rid of this tape. Okay, so it's got a cummerbund. Wow, that's pretty. Blue cummerbund. A pair of white pants. Oh, Solo just put too many emojis in the chat, and my moderators are supposed to get rid of them. Yeah, if there are too many, they get rid of some of them. Yeah, because it doesn't look good on the chat. And that's why I told Solo to please just put one comment only saying hello. These are a nice pair of suit. This is a wedding outfit, guys. A man's wedding outfit. How awesome. We'll put those on top over there. And we have, oh, Paula, remember when I was looking for the black one? Look at black pants and a white and black jacket with a black and pink cummerbund. Awesome. Yeah, this one has a little bow tie. See up there? That's a tiny black bow tie This one has a long pink bow tie. That is awesome. I just hope that tie isn't sewed wrong. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to open this and make sure that tie is okay. Oh, it is. Yes, the tie goes like that. What an awesome wedding set. Oh, that is nice. And we have a, oh, this is different. It is also taped together. This is a man's wedding suit. White jacket. It has the long coat-tailed jacket. It also has the white pants and a pink cummerbund with some buttons up the front and a pink bow tie. Oh, wow. These are awesome wedding suits. And it looks like mostly for men. Okay, here's one that is, okay, this one is a silver jacket, and it has a blue and cummerbund pants combo together. So this goes together, has a blue bow tie, and then the silver jacket goes over it like this. And that's a different kind of wedding outfit. Wow, that's really sweet. I like that one too. It looks like we got mostly men, no women. So now we know that these lace pants go with that dress. And here is another man's wedding jacket. Has a flower right there in the pocket, a cute little flower. And it's tan and white pants to go with it. So a tan wedding jacket with white pants. Somebody must have really liked the men's. Oh, wait, this must go with this. This cummerbund is a sparkly one. Goes under this jacket with the white pants. Now that ain't too shabby. Woohoo, that's a nice wedding outfit. And this is the last man's wedding outfit. And it is a white jacket with black pants. Oh, wow. Check those pants out, you guys. With black pants. Hello, Naya. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, you like the beige? Yeah, the pink is awesome too. And this one has like a, this one here has a, like a wide cummerbund. Yeah. Oh, it's like a shirt. Okay, this is a shirt. And it has the collar with a very, very wide blue tie. So let's put it. Oh my goodness, what a wedding outfit. That is awesome. Every single man's wedding outfit has the complete outfit. I wish there must have been some wedding dresses somewhere because we have the beautiful veil here. So that'll come in handy. Who knows? But that was in the box I got from Miss Marion. Along with these cute, oh, wait till you guys see these. One froggy, two froggies, and 3. I bid on all of them. She had one with the crown. And look at that, y'all. Isn't that adorable? Just adorable. The original price is $13.99. And I paid $5 for all of them. And look at there, y'all. It actually is a trinket box. A fairy garden within a fairy garden. How awesome is that? And I have 2 of the same. These are both the same. Cute little diamond accented green emeralds in the eyes. Just gorgeous. And they open up also. Look at that, y'all. Let me get the other one open. How awesome is that, you guys? Hidden fairy gardens, and they have magnets right here to close. Hear that snap close? That's because the magnet grabs it. And that would make an awesome miniature fairy garden in itself. Or you could put a fairy garden in a fairy garden. That would be awesome. So I'm going to put these guys right here. And for all my doll baby people like me who collect dolls, she also had in the box Michael Kors shoes. $5. Let me see if it has the original price. Michael Kors is not cheap. These are a beautiful pair of infant shoes. Check that out, y'all. Just gorgeous for one. Hi, Strong Spiritual Keys. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are having a box openings. And these are going to go great with one of my dolls. I don't know who I'm going to put them on. Probably maybe one of the boys. I'm not sure. But they are a gorgeous pair of shoes, you all. I just love them. Let's go ahead and leave these set right here. Just gorgeous. Couldn't pass those up at all. And then she had this little trinket box in the box. Now, you guys know how I am about my fairy gardens. Always looking for a fairy garden, something different to put a fairy garden into. And this is beautiful. Now, I don't think I will keep. I might put something over the star just because I like the gold speckles for a fairy garden. But I don't know about what's in the star, so I might have to cover that up. Yeah, it's a cute little trinket box, isn't it, Mimi? Just gorgeous. And you could put the lid on it when you don't want. Let's say you have company come over. You can take off the lid and let them enjoy your fairy garden, and then have a dust cover on your fairy garden. That is such a cute trinket box. And she also has this now these are all part of one $5 lot. What I'm showing you right now, from this trinket box on, is $5. That's all she charged for the lot. So it had these in the lot. Now, since I bought the whole lot to get the trinket box and a couple other items, I got these too because they were part of the lot. So, I don't know, y'all. The more I look at them, I mean, they look like they are, what do you call those things you put your glass on? coasters. It looks to be coasters. So I think these would make awesome, flat, tiny fairy gardens. Just to make something special. Maybe somebody doesn't have a lot of room in their house. They might live in a tiny house. They might live in a van and they want a fairy garden. They can very easily buy a tiny fairy garden to have in their house or their tiny home. So these are going to make nice little fairy gardens. So I'll keep those for the fairy gardens. And in her $5 lot, she had these two items. They are candle holders. Now, what I like about the candle holders is the gold speckle around the edges. So you could create a beautiful masterpiece fairy garden, have water coming out of this middle, have the water fountain coming here, and the fairy garden all around the inside. That too would make an awesome fairy garden. And then you can do another one and have a fairy garden inside and down in here. I think these two pieces would make a beautiful fairy gardens. And so, hey, I'll take them because I can think of fairy garden ideas with them. And they also came in the same kit as the trinket box. So that is why I got those. And let's see what else she had in there in her $5 lot. She had these. They're called Fancy Feet. And she had quite a bit more, but I didn't buy them for my feet, y'all. You know that. I got them because... Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, is there two in a pack? Yes, there's two in a pack. I got them because of my jewelry art. That's why I got them, because they look like beautiful cascading beads. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm always looking for different jewelry art stuff. So that I have 2, 4, 6 of these. So that's pretty awesome to have 6 of the cascading gems. I guess this goes on your middle toe and this around the ankle, and you wear it like a sandal. It just like this, like a sandal. That is pretty awesome. They're going to make awesome jewelry art. TZ, you thought of doing another water fairy garden. I was thinking those would be nice in the water. Oh, yeah. The candle holders? Is this what you're talking about, Mimi? Yeah, that would be a nice water fairy garden. Yeah. Good idea. I like that. That is a good idea. Okay, let's move this over here right now. Put the shoes up here. And yeah, that is a good idea. I like that, Mimi. Nice. Now, she had, and I set these up here. Each of these boxes, Marion does not look at what's inside them. She just says $5, $5. Now, you all know if you're a crafter, the boxes themselves are anywhere from $3.96 to $8.96 on up. And she don't care what's in them. Now this one here has, what does this have? Oh my goodness. It has beads. Oh wow, seed beads. Blue, red, pink, purple, and multicolors. Wow. And seed beads, you all know. Thank you. Yeah, you saw it in your mind. Hey, yeah, that's a good idea. You all know how expensive these are. And I had just gotten a bunch of these. And I love the colors. That is awesome. And then there's some hemp for jewelry and crafts. Oh, that looks pretty full too. Yeah, that looks full. And then we have little bags. It looks like she mixed. Here's blue seed beads. Here's some gold, tiny, tiny seed beads. Orange. Wow, some very nice. Oh, look at those purple. Look at the color of that purple. That is smaller than these. Wow, what a deal. Brown. That's brown. And here it looks like pink and blue. She might have mixed those. And then we have some little stones. Oh, here's some more green ones. What is on this bag? It looks like she used tape to pick up the seed beads. So here's some darker green ones. She got dark green on there, not very many, but, and then of course the light green. Oh, look at these tiny, tiny brass. These are like a bronzy brass color. Not very many, but there's some in there. And then we have the multicolored beadings. Those are really pretty. Wow, I got a treasure in this lot. Here are some different color greens, green beads. You can always put, and then we have the silverish white color. Wow. Is that all that's in here? This looks like earrings that was started. And a big bead, one big bead. Oh, there's another bag. Just a same kind of this, but these are in the longer beads. These are shorter beads. Wow, what a treasure. There's a lot of beads in this box. Now, if these alone are like $4 a case. So, wow, what a deal that is. So let's put all these back in here. That is a deal, getting all these beads in here. Wow. I love when I go to Marion's auctions and she said, oh, I have some bead cases. I am right there, Johnny, on the spot, because I want to see. I'm like, I got to know what she has. I'm buying it. I don't care what's in it. I'm buying it. And she had 3 of these. Here is another one. Let's open it together and see what is in this treasure box. Oh, my, more beads. Wow. And here's a bead case. It looks like it got emptied out inside there. So that's empty. We have a little bag of mixed beads, gold, greens. And We have strings of green. Look how green that is, you guys. That is pretty. Those will come in handy, that's for sure. Oh, wow, stones. There's different kind of stones in here, you guys. Look at that. Different kinds of stones. Wow. And these look like good jewelry art beads right here. Let's put those back. Look at these ones. That looks like good jewelry art beading right there. Awesome. And, oh wow, look at these stones, you guys. These are the expensive polished ones. Wow, what a steal. And here's one that's in a charm. I could sell this in my little boxes. That is a beautiful stone charm. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And this is blue. It looks like, I don't know, that looks like, oh, what is the name of that? Agate and blue. I'm going to have to look these stones up just to see. They're so pretty. Look at this one, y'all. I know who could tell me what these stones are. Angela from Angela Isaac. She could tell me what these are. So could Angie. Look at this one, you guys. Look at the beautiful. It looks almost like a leaf. Wow, gorgeous. Here's a round one. Beautifully polished. Just gorgeous stones in here. That tickles me pink, you guys. That looks like a teardrop or a guitar pick. That is gorgeous. And this one, it looks like she was making into a necklace charm. That's gorgeous. That would make a nice necklace, don't you think? That's really pretty. Wow, nice. Another nice $5 box. Wow. I'm really happy with this box. And then she has some wired stuff. It looks like she was making something. I don't know what. And here's something on a wire. Oh, it looks like she was making the letter W. How awesome is that? And then there's some pins in here. Yeah, this looks like a kit that she was working out of. That's a nice looking bead. Pins. And, oh wow, more teardrop. Oh, those would make awesome jewelry art. Look at how pretty those are. Look at those, you guys. Those are gorgeous. Yeah, that looks like she used some of those. And then here's some more beads. Those are pretty too. Look at these ones. They sparkle. Nice. Oh, another stone. Nope, I think I showed that one. And in this kit over here is a chain, some big chain. Okay, little odds and ends stuff that you could use or not use. I'll have to go through it and decide what I'm going to keep and what I got to see what these are. Oh, yay. Those are cute little beads. Just regular beads. Look like a beehive or something. Oh, that's pretty. That has a flower in it. Wow, that's nice. Oh, no, here's the one I showed you guys. I got 2 different ones. Nice. Yay, that is really pretty. All right. That's 2 down. All right, let's go to the 3rd one I bought off her that day and see what treasures are in this one. Oh, nice. This looks like a lot of tiny beads. We have gold. 1, 2 packs of, and they're 2 different golds. This one is a shinier gold right here, very shiny. This is a duller yellowish looking gold. Wow. And we have some iridescents. Look at the purple in those iridescents. Wow, nice. Oh, we have silver beading. Wow, those are gonna come in handy. And what's in here? Oh, tinier silver. Wow, look at the difference in how tiny those beads are, you guys. Look at that. Wow, there's a lot of beads in there. It says 100 pieces. How would they know? How would you know? Wow. That's a lot of beads. And it looks like she was working on stuff here. These are clip-on earring. That's an earring. Oh, this person made earrings. Look at that. That's a clip-on earring to put together. Yep, she was making earrings. I wonder if the other earring to this is in here. And this one is, there's the pair right here. So here's the pair that she put together. Right there. Those are pretty. I was looking for this one. I was hoping this one. Blank. 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 Oh, bummer. Blank. And then there's more beads and pearls and here's a stone. Here it is. Right here. Yay. There's the other pair right there, guys. Aren't those pretty? Those are pretty. I don't wear clip-ons. I don't even like clip-ons, but they are pretty for someone who likes clip-ons. I can put these in the tiny box and sell these right here. Put them in the tiny boxes. Just kind of looks like gold. Here's some tiny purple ones. Greens and golds and pearls and just all kinds of sorting I have to do on this box. And an earring wire. It looks like she was making a silver earring with the big silver bead and then tiny silver beads. If she would have finished that earring, it would have been beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, that would have been a beautiful earring. But there's only one in here of those. And a bunch of pins. This right here is a bunch of the pins. And I love these because they have the teardrop end on them. And those are expensive. So I'll be putting those in a little package. All right, let's tuck these away. Now the moment you all have been waiting for. And that was the 3rd craft box in her auction. Oh, one more item. I had to get this cute little vintage beaded purse. I I just liked how it was made. And she showed the inside, and there is nothing wrong with the inside. Look at that. It is perfectly kept. And when she showed the inside, I thought, what a cute thing to wear to the market when I go. I could put just my little stuff in here. It has the beaded handle. How awesome is that with the chain? I mean, somebody made this purse out of beautiful brown beads. It just screams spring, don't it? Just screams Yeah, I know you got to get those reports done, girl. I'll be telling you're playing around. All right, now the moment you all been waiting for. Fairy stuff. Marion also had these two pieces in her, along with this. Keep in mind, this is what I was after. But all the candle holders, these, and something else was in the stuff. And she had, and all I could think of when she was holding these up is fairy garden. Fairy garden for the wall. Now, if you remember, I made that wall fairy garden. So I need to see if there is a way, because I have leather. This is like a hardbound leather, which I have some of this in my craft kit. And so I can take this off, use the flowers in a fairy garden, and then make this whole thing a beautiful wall hanging fairy garden. Yes, these are my favorites right here. Those are just gorgeous. So I will be taking these out, both flowers. These are these are sunflowers. These are sunflowers, so that's why I like them. But the pink just really stands out. So I am going to figure out a way to get this tape off and break these out and put a new leather back on them after I make the fairy garden. How awesome is that going to be, y'all? I just thought they would be great fairy gardens. Now, the stuff I got for my fairy gardens. And I can put this one right here. Since you like red, the red ones, I'll leave it right here, Miss D, so you can, or Mimi, so you can see it. Now, it was time to replenish the fairy garden stuff. So I was able to get my hands on some beautiful, there is a dozen grass mats in here. Let me see if I can get one out for you. Wow, they really packed them in here tight, y'all. There we go. And they are gorgeous. They were reduced. And so I snatched up a 12-pack kit. For the money, it was awesome. Ah, red is your favorite color, hey? And look how beautiful. Can you see this inside of the glass with the fairy and the little mushrooms? How awesome is that? So I did replenish my fairy grass, and I also had to replenish my because I love doing my fairy gardens, and you guys are going to love these. These are the trees for the fairy gardens. I had run out of trees quite a while ago, and I didn't get any more for a while because I have my plastic trees. So I decided to go ahead, wait till you see the tiniest little trees. Tiny, tiny little trees for the gardens. Clear down to, look at this one, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous tree? And they go even smaller. Hold on. Now, here are some of the plants. These is what you saw me use. They always give you a ton of these. So I always have these left over from the trees. But there is even a tinier tree, y'all. Let me get it out for you. Here's your red tree, Mimi. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm trying to get that. Oh, here they are. Here are two different tiny, tiny trees for your tiny, tiny garden. You can have the green or the light green for your garden. These are for the real tiny, tiny fairy gardens. Aren't they adorable? Tiny little trees. And then they have different colored green trees and yellow. And here's a long, tall tree. I love these ones. They never give you enough of the long ones, not ever. Here's a beautiful yellow one. And then they go down in size, and you have the pink one. So all different kind of trees to use. And when you make as many fairy gardens as I do, you end up using them really, really quickly. And so here's another tall one. And of course, a beautiful pink one. Look at that pink and red. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous fairy garden trees. So you will be seeing these in our fairy gardens. And of course, I have a ton of these in the bottom of the box that also make awesome plants and awesome little trees in a garden. So these come in handy too. Just because they give you more of those than these kind, that don't matter. They're just beautiful. And I also got, and if you guys want a hint on some of the fairy garden stuff that you should get, this right here that I'm going to show you, this is a family of forest moss. You can get this on Amazon, but you also can get it from Temu. Now, I like from Amazon better because it smells more like forest moss. So I'm going to show you that right here. I have not finished tearing it apart. I took this out and started tearing it apart so that I can show you guys why I like this forest moss better than any other one. It's so beautiful to work with. Look at that. So I got to finish tearing it apart. When they send it to you, they send it in a volume packed. It's like this small, and it's volume packed so that it'll ship cheaper. And then when you get it, you got to tear it apart and make it into moss for your fairy gardens. If you want some awesome smelling moss, won't last forever though, y'all. Remember that. That's the way to go. And so when I get done tearing this moss all apart like it's supposed to be, it will fill this bag up to the top. Yep, this bag will be completely full of forest moss, which then looks like a real fairy grass forest if you're going to use your trees and your rivers. And Deidre, you want the glow-in-the-dark stone. Yeah, you want to get the glow-in-the-dark stones. You can get them on Amazon, Dee. You can get those on Amazon. And I'm trying to figure out a way. I thought if you got, I'm going to do it anyway. If it doesn't work, let me know, because I had called over to Amazon. The guy didn't act like he knew what he was talking about. Didn't understand. But you are in England. I'm in the United States. So I think I can send you the link and you can still use it, I think. If it doesn't work, please let me know, because that way I can call them back up and find someone to help me get the England numbers for you to order. But this is what you want to buy. You want to get the forest moss, and you could also get the glow-in-the-dark stones that make your water, and like you can make water out of them and then put resin, which I am in the process of making my mold right now for the fairy garden quad. I had told you guys about it the other day. But that's my box opening. And I did get something else. Let's put just a couple trees out here. We'll just set those there. But I did get something else from Miss Marion that I almost forgot to show you guys. Let me close these trees up. I don't want them to get ruined. In one of Miss Marion's bead thingies, she had said each bag was $3. She said $3 for a bag of beads and $3 for a bag of beads. And this is one bag. And these, believe it or not, y'all, are all black beads. A ton of black beads. I'm knocking my trees everywhere. Look at those beads, you guys. I mean, if I would go to the store, this is no kidding. If I would go to the store and purchase this many strands of black beads, it would cost me about $3 per card, maybe more. I'm going cheap. $3 per card, a string of 3, 3, 6, 9, 10, 15, about 20-something dollars, and I only paid $3. And then in the very, very bottom, I can see green beads. And this is a thing of green beads. Wow. And these are like the little green seed beads. So these will come in handy for jewelry art also. Especially for the different textures. Now, I can't tell you what's in this one, y'all. This looks like a mismatch of everything here. That's what this looks like. I'm almost afraid to pull it out. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Oh, beads everywhere. Oh my goodness. Wow, these are not only open strings of beads. There's white, boy, this is going to be fun. Wow, gold and bronze, red. red beads, pink. Guys, I'm going to have beads everywhere. Wow. This looks like a gold and silver, clear. And there's big beads in here too. All kinds of beads. Uh-oh, that looks like somebody's tool. That looks like a tool that got broke. Wow, guys, that's a lot of beads. Red, pink, green, blues. There's just so many beads in here. Hey, for $3, it's worth the separate. That's what I say, Dee. What the heck? Wow is right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this one has charms on it. Whoa, whoa, look at the charms. It has a dream catcher and feathers on it. What is this thing? Okay, let me get it out of here and see if we can see what this thing is. Oh my goodness. This was a handmade bracelet. That's exactly what it is. Yep, that's a handmade bracelet, you guys. Wow. And it got all messed up. That is cute, though, for a handmade bracelet. Look at that. Pretty. What I would do is clean the charm, put it in one of my dollar boxes, and sell it. Yeah, that's what I would do. Here's some big beads on this. I wonder if this is, instead of being bead thingies, I'll bet you this was some crafter's jewelry that she was doing, because here's tape holding these two beads together. So yeah, this is some crafter's work that she was working on and then stopped. Yep, that's what this is. Here's another one that looks like a bracelet. Oh, that's a necklace. Oh my goodness, there's a necklace in here, you guys. Oh, that is pretty little necklace. Oh, that is awesome. Whoever made that did a good job. That's a necklace, you guys. Well, this is really going to be fun to go through. I can't wait to start going through it, and I will separate all the beads into the little boxes I got, and that will help me. Boy, that's a lot. That is a lot of beads, you guys. Wow. That is almost too many. Yes, I might have to share those. Give some of those to someone else to use. That is a lot of beads. All right, that is my box opening. Oh, wait, I got one more thing for the fairy garden, and I almost forgot to show you the fun part. Here we go. Let me get it open. I got some fairy stones. Here are some beautiful fairy type hills and mountains. And then you get the little ones. This is a 40-piece kit. Here's a medium-sized one that I just dropped. That's a medium-sized one. And these help you build your fairy garden just like that, however you want it. You can make the stones. It comes with really large ones and the smaller ones. But I love the way they look like hills. That way, if you are making a small garden and you want it to look like a hill, this is what you would use. Well, you don't have to get light up spray, honey. You can get you get the light up rocks. They're called glow rocks. That's what you want. You want the glow rocks. And I think those are all the sizes. Yeah, the medium and then the real tiny ones. So this came in a kit of 40 rocks. So I was able to get my hands on 40 fairy garden stones, hills, and rocks for my fairy gardens. And I was pretty happy with that. So now I have, between my moss and everything else, I have enough to continue the fairy gardens. And of course, I couldn't leave out getting baby shoes for my baby dolls. Michael Kors. Yeah. Yeah, what you do is you leave it sit in the light during the day, and then at night your stones will glow in the dark. And if you remember a while back, Dee, I had showed you guys in my indoor fairy garden, my river glowed in all blue in the dark, and it looks so pretty. Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for coming into my beautiful box opening from Marion Hilton, Crazy Maze, and of course my Amazon order for my fairy garden supplies and my awesome baby shoes for my babies. I love the auctions. A great way to fill your craft supplies very inexpensively so you can do your jewelry art, crafts. I got Paula into it, and now she gets from Marion because she likes to do crafts also, and she's gotten a lot of nice stuff too. She shows it on her channel. That's Grandma Paula K. Shows a lot of her auction box openings on her channel. You guys are going to love what you can get in the auctions from the resellers. Thank you, Dee. I think I do too. I think I did very well in this auction with the craft stuff and of course uh, the fairy stuff that I got to make my fairy gardens from Miss Marion. Awesome, awesome. Until then, guys, have a great Tuesday night. Be safe and be happy. And always keep your positivity.